live. It's Tuesday night. Got my laundry going in the background. Sorry about that. Trying to get onto the YouTube page. Yeah, dog, I hate this damn thing. There we go. Found the live page. Okay. Yeah, that's the background for right now. Let me turn the volume down. There we go. Found the live page. Okay. Yeah, that's the background for right now. Should say turn it off. Okay. So I've had the first 20 rows, getting kind of late. Didn't really feel like going live for an hour. So I did some hunts. We're at, so here's what we got so far. Let's see. Ain't it? That's 64. I thought there was a. So we did get 39. No doubling on the back whatsoever. Then we got a 41. I think this might be a S. No, it's a Philly. A very well worn down 1948 Denver. '52 San Francisco. Alright, look, that's 9 RPM. Then a 57. These are pre-60s. Denver, and it's got a mark on it. I did get a 2009 Denver. Kind of rough shape, but I'm going to keep on to it anyway. Then we got some beehives. Some of our early stages beehives. Got the FS. Let me show you the beehives. Here's one kind of arcing out. This is a little big spike. It's arcing back towards the building. This one's got a spiky here, one in the corner. Got some junk right there. I think that was it on this coin. Yeah, there's no die chips on there, but yeah, that's that one. I'm going to show you the beehives I found so far. Here's one, the die chip below the eye. But I got a little thin beehive right by the FS initials. And here's one beehive is at the top, is arcing down towards the base. And it's got a bunch of little dye chips. You can see where the dye is breaking off here. It's got like 3 little spots on that right there. That's it on that one. There's a nice big class 2 beehive. It's got a small class 1, and the second one's right there. I think that's what that is. I didn't try this. One time I thought, one was that, and it turned out to be dirt. Nope, it's a beehive. I can feel the dye crack. So, yeah. So that's that one. And this is another FS. Yep, FS. Alright, I'm not going to flip the... I'm trying to hurry up and get caught up. There's another FS. That was 18. I didn't show the other dates. Sorry about that. A little spiky right there. Yeah, I think this is going to go back. It's not worth, unless I had something in here. Nope. That was going to go back. I just want to show that one to y'all. A little beginning, a little spike, not really worth the time. There's another, looks like it's a die gouge, but it's actually a beehive. I played around with it a little bit after I found it. And we got the beehive by the FS. There's a nice class 2. There's your initial beehive here, and here's the secondary one. About half the length of the height of the building. And the last one is just a straight up class 1 beehive hanging off to the side of the building. It's just floating in space. It's not attached to it, but you can feel how it's risen up a little bit. So we've done 20 rolls. I'm going to grab my glove. Hey, Dirty Waters, what's going on, dude? I got my first Maypack, the Mayflower Compact quarter inch change yesterday. I did have a BU roll I got off of Whatnot. So I got a full roll of the $half. I got a roll of the quarters. These are dimmers, by the way. The quarters are Philly, and I think the nickels I got are Philly. Plus I got some loose ones too, and some flips. A buddy of mine wants, I'm going to give him one of each nickel, quarter, and dime, so I have to open up the nickel one later. No silver yet. With the 2004-2005, I'm doing a race with these boxes. Right now in the lead is Pacific View. Then it's the Peace, the Buffalo, and I think I got 3 Killboats. Oh, 24 Denvers. I'm up to 7. Up to 4 24 Phillies. Got a piece of paper separating from the last hunt. Oh, dude, if it is, you got to definitely put that on YouTube. So I'm running a little bit late getting started. I want to get on by 7, but I go to the store, then I had to wait in line forever to get my medicine. I didn't have my Jordance, so I want to take some cinnamon pills tonight. Yeah, I'll put the... So, Dirty, doing a giveaway on the channel in 2 parts. Indigenous Treasure has sent me a bunch of coins. I'm waiting for those to come in. Ooh, Killboat Ender. So I'm splitting the coins that she's giving me when I'm doing it in half. So it looks like May is going to be my 3rd year making YouTube videos. So we're going to do that as a giveaway. And hit the big 60 in June. So the other half is going to be on my birthday. And that one, I'm giving away that 2009 proof set. I got 4 of these, or 5. So I'm giving one of these away on my birthday. So instead of me getting presents, I'm giving away presents. And do some 2 10-ounce silver rounds each one at each giveaway. And this year my birthday's on a Tuesday. Oh, I gotta move this tube out the way. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't scoped the BU road, my BU road, Mayflower compact yet. Look for that strike through on the Allbirds. But look, at coin company and some of just as much as they're going for on eBay. So maybe just pick up one of them through them. Give me some points. Oh, I did a trade with Two Shed Gabby's. He's been having a hard time getting the 2024 Denvers, and me having a hard time getting the 2024 Phillies. So we traded rolls. I don't know if you did a video on mine. So I sent him a tube of the 24 Denvers. I got like 4 rolls of them. The one coin I wish I could get from you is the Broken Branch quarter. Hold on a second. Yeah, I can see chat. Yeah, somebody sent him a bunch of proof coins. Now, I did get in the mail, bought off of Whatnot, 81 and then 79 proof set. So I got part of a mail call video done. I got 3 more packages to do. Then I'll combine those 2 into one. But I'm cracking out the proof sets looking for the type 2s. Tell you what, I now got a paper cutter. I wish I could find it. I can now make tags, but I need a little bit thicker paper for all my quarter finds. So I got a whole slew of quarters. I got printed up. I just need to come out and put them in there. And I finally found the Tallgrass Prairie with the early stage of die chips on the butterfly wing. That was from one of my. There's 1960. So I'm starting to put tubes together from 39 through 69. Trying to get the best of the best out, you know. So I'm working on that too at the same time. So I'm looking for 21 Denvers right now, and probably about 12 rolls, 13 penny coins shy. LG chip. Never heard of that one. Look at the machine doubling on here. 23 Denver. Yep. Here's some of the beehives I found here recently. There's one right there. Oh, ain't it? Here's another nice one right there. This is just a few that I got. No, it's. Hold on. Did I put that in the book yet or not? Hold on, let me see if I put it in my book yet. think I put in the book yet. It's not as nice as the one that you sent me. Oh, crud. Got this in pocket change the other day. This change out of Burger King. 1900 Indian cent red tinge. It's actually got the full diamonds on there. It's hard to see the one in the middle, like right there. This was in change. I'm trying to get to what to do with that can. I've got a can with flips. I need to put flips in. I can't find it. It's not. It's in the. It's in one. It's on one of my videos. Tell you what, I've been lucky here. I haven't had any silver pop. Have one silver coin and change. I got 4 out of 12 boxes. This is box 13. So I'm up to six of them right now. Oh, I found it. Let's see if I can find it. I found it. There you go. Now, a couple weeks ago, between customer wrap and bank wrap, I got 2 West Point quarters and 2 NIFC quarters. Yeah, but you see the die chip right on there. See, the one you gave me comes out to here, I believe. So that's like an early stage of the one that you sent me, I think. I have this yeah, I've been watching you find them, saying, when am I going to get mine? And finally I got one. So I got lucky there. I had a nice little streak there. Here we go. Let's see. It's Denver. Yeah, these West Point, these Westward Journey nickels, unless there's something wrong, I did find a double die on one of them. And the date, that's not it. There's a die chip right there, and between the E and R. These I'm not keeping no more. I got enough of them. Only way I keep them, there's something else. Really check the. I've yet to find die chips in these letters. I find them in these letters down here, but not in the obverse. Oh yeah. So there was a guy selling Whatnot. I asked him if he had a 1951 nickel, and I think the 55 Philly. Both of them are Phillies. So yeah, he sold me one of each which they just came in the mail today. And the next day, going through Nichols, where was I at? I was at my brother's. Going through his Nichols, I found a 51 Philly, which I needed from the book. So now I only need one more, and that's 51S. Then everything from 1961 on back will be completed. Oh, cool. Look at this one. You see the beehive right there? You can see where the dye broke off and polished it off on that stripe. That's a cool one. Yeah, it looks like that dye broke and polished that one up when it broke. This weekend I'm not getting nickels, I'm getting quarters because I'm selling and whatnot. I'm going to move it to Sunday morning instead of Saturday. Got some work to do in the yard Saturday, unless it's raining. But we're supposed to be getting rain tonight. It looks like the front's moving through a little bit faster. My goal is to at least get 12 rows hunted tonight. 12 rows hunted. Denver. You never know. I've found a few early stage beehives on Denvers, and that's been 2 or 3. I always check them. Huh. Here we are in April, y'all still getting snow up there in Massachusetts. That's crazy. You know what I have not found yet? Be on the lookout for beehives on the 25 Phillies. I have yet to find one. For this year, one sold on eBay for like $5. Blue Ridge had it on his one of his market reports. So yeah, I haven't found any beehives yet on the 2025 Phillies. But we're just not getting the 25 Phillies in circulation down here. That one I'm not keeping. There's not enough detail. Oh, I got the 21 Philly. I'm trying to finish up to Denver so I can move on to the 2020s. There's the spike. With a little bit of raised metal right at the tip of that spike. It's starting to arc out that way. But I'm not going to keep that one. I get enough of those. And it costs money. My bank charges me 3% to use the machine to return the coins. So I got some weekends I do have to cough up a little and get these boxes of nickels. But I've done 3 videos. I don't know if you saw, I got 3 videos up right now on I bought a banker's bag of coins, $50 face value. So I've already done 3 videos. I'm doing 150 coins at a time. Trying to keep those videos to 30 minutes or less as possible. So out of 9 rows, I already pulled 2 wheats, two 2009s, two 17 Phillies with one with a it's WHH 0002 double die. Working double die. Eh. I spotted that one right off the bat when I put it underneath the scope. And I also got an RPM. I'm waiting for my bill to come in for the coins that we bid it on last night so I can pay that one off. So the other thing I'm collecting bank wrappers. So I want to get me another binder. I want you to get the dollar bill holders and put the bank wrappers in there. I think that's pretty cool to get some of them from banks that don't even exist anymore. Oh, 10 people, wow. Everybody, please be nice. Be nice to everybody. Yeah, I actually got some from the New York Port Authority. That's some. There we go. Here's a 46. Oh, like that's post-mint damage there. It's a Philly. Don't I already have a 46? That's a 48. 41. Okay. So in between the war years. You know, that's one part of the coin collecting community. People don't realize that some of those wrappers are cool. Some banks are no longer in existence anymore that are wrapped. I've been hunting around Baton Rouge for L&B back in the day when the L&B was around when I was a kid. Now somebody else bought the name out. Louisiana National Bank. They used to have their own wrappers. I do get a few nice. I got 3 nice die cracks here, I think, or 1 or 2. Let's see, where's this die crack at? There's a little bitty die cracker right there. There's a nice die crack right there. Here's the other one. So I got at least 3 nice die crack ones. This is not bad shape. This is what, 91 Philly? No, I'm doing the video tonight after I get done with this piece stacker. So it'll be I'll probably do it tonight and upload it in the morning. I already got your package opened up so I can get onto it because I'm cracking out the 2 mint sets to look for the Type 2 S mint marks on the coins from 79 and 81. So that's what I'm waiting on to do that for. And I was running a little late getting home tonight because I go shopping. So I'm going to be on this till 10 o'clock tonight. Then after that, I do the mail call, put the video together, and I may have. It won't take me long to do it. Um, I think I'm missing the type two of each from each set, the dime and the nickel. I got the half dollars. I got the Lincoln cents. I got the quarters. I got the Susan B. Anthony from '79. I have the one from '81. So I'm trying to get all those put together into my books. It takes a minute. I finally figured out how to crack out the proof sets. So I can do it. It only takes me about 20, 30 seconds. I got the coins out. And then after that, just scoping them. Comparing the estimate mark. Well, that's a nice 23 Denver. Got damage to the steps. Look, boy, that die was wearing out. You got rotor lines and you got metal. You got the metal flow. One day there's gonna be. I'm gonna find a massive die chip right there, right by the Z. I keep finding the small ones. There's gonna be a big one out there someplace. $75. Little die chip between the E and the R. I got a nice one on one of those. It's a full-fledged die chip. We got a die chip in the S, so this one's staying. This one is staying. I heard a joke on Facebook, but I cannot say it on YouTube. They'll probably get my account banned. It's funny as heck. Peace, Doctor. I'll type it to you tonight in another message. Yeah, there's a guy, Jersey X only. He does wheat cents. As a kid, he used to help out in a coin shop. He learned about the wheat cents. And he always does, every Wednesday night, he does reverse order all the wheat cents up for sale. So, I mean, sometimes he'll have the 31S, but you're talking some money for that. I was selling him a 2024 double die. One of the ones that I got credit for on Wexler's. He just sent it off for grading, waiting to see what he gets back. I think he sent it to NX. I'm not sure. I meant to ask him that tonight. He was on earlier tonight. Sometimes he'd do every so often he'd do like the Mercury dimes in reverse order, Buffaloes in reverse order. So I did get that one packet in today. It should be my two nickels, a 51 Philly and I think 55 Philly or 53. I forgot which one I needed. So these are 51S, and then that book will be completed from 60 on back. There's a few nickels in the later years I need to replace with uncirculated nickels. I need to go buy the mint sets with those coins in there. Wow, it's nasty looking. $70 Denver. $23 Denver. I tell you what I've not had unboxed yet is the last year of the women's quarters. They're still in the original mint packaging. I got the tubes for them. I just haven't gone through them yet. There's a 24 Philly. That's my 5th one. This is crazy. I only usually get one per box. Denver. I still have a 60D small date to do a video on Lincoln Cents. Here's a little bitty tiny bee. This has actually got 2 beehives. Got one right here in the lower corner. You got one right there. Let's see what else we can find on the back of this coin. That's going to be it. Yeah, that's, I've never seen that one before. We'll take that one for right now. So, P. Stucky, you packing up all those orders you sold tonight? Come on, E21 Denver. Whoa. Sorry about that. My hand caught the charging cord. Get 5. I'll rest you here in a second. Yeah, when I get done with this, I'm going to do the rest of the videos for the mail call. Okay, it's taking way too long to go through this roll. Another tiny beehive right there, but I'm not going to worry about it. This is sliver. So this top show off some coins. Next 3 rolls opened up. No enders. I gotta get a new thing. It's not keeping it straight no more. It's tilting down. I've been using this thing for over 3 years almost. So maybe I started in 2022 making videos. So that was May of 2022. So 23, 24, 25. So this year, May, will start year 4 of making videos. Okay. My God. IT just took over the. IT's watching. She's not on or saying anything, but she's watching. She's probably working tonight as a nurse. I wanted to show that. Actually, there's a more natural supplement that works. You have to mix honey, ginger juice or grated ginger. I forgot what else. I looked it up. Cinnamon. Now, if I could lose all this belly fat, that would help out in that department. Because it turns out the belly fat in men produces this estrogen, which suppresses testosterone. $25. No, they got doubling on. Oh, we got a double die. I think. Look right here. It's doubled right through here and right here. This is a DDR. Nah, it's going to take me an hour to look that one up. She's in here, but she's busy watching. She's probably busy working. So. Went to order more of these Guardhouse flips. I like these flips. So I just found a DDO, finally found a DDO on one of them trees. Let's put it right there. I wanted to show that one. That was okay. I could have shown that one. Waiting for your coins to come in, IT. So my dad is going to a rehab center tomorrow in North Carolina. Mom is home. He got diagnosed with pneumonia. She's going to have this coughing for the rest of her life. Her lungs are scarred. Pretty sure it's probably from her parents and aunts and sisters smoking. A lot of her family smoked. She didn't. But I'm pretty sure the secondhand smoke has scarred her lungs. Pretty bad. So I expect my dad to be there at least 2 weeks minimum in a rehab facility. Could go longer. Look at this one. This has got some nice luster left on that one. Oh my God. This is, oh shit. Got damage on the steps though. God dog it. Look at the machine doubling going on in this one. Look around the triangle. It's machine doubled all the way around that triangle. Above the door. Oh, that's machine doubling. That's a nice coin. I'm going to hold on to that one. Yep, I do talk about dirty waters a lot. There's a little die chip between the E and the R. Okay, we got Beehive by the FS. Nice little die chip in the O. One below the T. Anything up here? Nope. Only from one die chip and up here one time. And no die chip by the ear. So yeah, we got a good one here to keep. When I get the coins and get everything set up, I will post a photo or something loop on when it's going to be. Waiting for all to come in. As soon as I get paid next week, I'm ordering another batch of 100 Guardhouse flips. I still got to design my logo for my channel. So Dirty Water sticker. I tell you, when I get those coins in the mail, you're getting something. You're gonna get something from me. I'm not gonna tell you what either. Now, like I said, it's gonna be a two-part giveaway. One for 3 years on being on YouTube, starting year 4, and then in June be for the birthday. Now, if anybody wants to come onto Whatnot and buy from me, I got a bunch of proof coins I'm going to be selling, plus some silver, some V nickels. We're selling these. Let me take the sticker price off. Well, I want to sell these a little bit more on pay for. This is the Tuskegee Airman. It's got the proof, the Philly, and the Denver coin. Here's the effigy mound. Same thing. Then Apostle Island. These I'm selling on Whatnot this weekend. Oh, Brad's popped in a few times at night time here while I've been doing live streams dirty. He's starting to sell stuff on Whatnot too, on his own. Okay. So the Pacific is still winning in the lead, followed by the Peace. Kilbo has now passed up the Buffaloes. I'm still in for the Spirit Bison. And the die chip on the head for the extra horn. I gotta look around the phone, above the phone, looking at this stuff. There's another die chip between the E and the R. Nope, I got plenty of those. $21 Denver, yay! And the gunk on there. Oh yeah, it's been many times. It's just me, just talking away. Sometimes people drop in for a second too, and that's it. Hey, Phil Guy, what's up, dude? I'm trying to get 12 rolls tonight, 12 tomorrow. That'll leave, 1970S. A little bit of detail left on that one. Not much, but it's a little bit better than some of them. I know Phil Guy's in here. He's probably just watching. Hey, Dirty Waters, I got a question for you since you're in here. Now, it's been 2 years, 2.5 years since LiveCoin Q&A. Oh, we got 59. Philly. I'm thinking about doing something similar to what Frostbite does, but on a weeknight for an hour. And probably use Restream or something like that as a service. Would you be willing to come on and talk every now and then about your channel, stuff you've been doing and all that? And maybe I want to see if I can get Blue Ridge on. That way we could look at coins. Because I missed a LiveCoin Q&A, and it won't be on Monday night because we're going to get involved with the scout troop that meets on Monday nights. So it'll probably be like on a Tuesday night for an hour and a half at most. Shannon said he might find time to come on. Those are pennies. That ain't the bag. That ain't the right bag. Yeah, Dirty Warrior, you missed it. One night I actually found an RV nickel. Cool. I gotta get the soundboard system and all that to go along with it. But I'm going to pull a bunch of stuff out of this room to get it straightened up. So hopefully end of June maybe. Because I gotta run a power supply from behind my desk that I'm using right now that this monitor's on. 70D. That's a nice 70 looking deed. Got a little bit of detail left to it, but it's okay. Maybe get Brad on. I have to talk to Brad. I'll probably email him or something, or message him. No, I like the Litecoin Q&A, but they don't talk to the collectors who do all the roll hunts. You know, me, you, we roll hunt a lot. Maybe try to get Digging Dave on because he does a lot of roll hunting. And I'm pretty sure I could get Jersey on one night talking about wheat cents. If you're not on Whatnot, just for learning, he is good on the wheat cents. He knows his stuff. He grew up in a coin shop, basically. I'm sure I can get him on one night instead of him selling. It won't be a Wednesday night. As he does the wheat cent series in reverse on Whatnot. Occasionally he has the 31 Nessus. He won't sell the 1909 SVDBs. He sends those off to get graded and sell. He turns around and sells those on eBay. He'll make more money off of eBay than he will on Whatnot on those coins. Man, this is nasty. Yeah, I need to talk to George the Silver Hunter. I want to message him on one of his videos. He just posted one the other day. Maybe get Rothstein Treasure on. I mean, actually, he sells on Whatnot every couple of weeks. I got a walking half. I think I got a walking $50 from him. So I kept his. See, okay, this is not bad looking for an 83, but the front's it's got the ring of death on it. Maybe get IT on. Let her talk some too about her collection. We need to show collectors who collect coins, not opinions on what coins look like. You know, talk about how you got into the hobby. I mean, like me, I keep a can out in the truck. Put my change in there. So on Thursday nights, I go through that change. Thursday nights, also when I go wash my truck, so I get extra quarters. That's like staying $100 for the nickel boxes. You know, stuff like that. I mean, at the car wash, I found, 2 double dies? I got the Apostle Island double die obverse, and I got the Saltwater Bay double die obverse. I think it's 003. Colin, whatever his name is, the white guy is married to a nice black African lady. Get him on. I mean, you got coining around. He sells on. I'd like to get him on. When he's not selling. The $50 guys, get them on. There's a bunch of people. I'm pretty sure I can probably get Couch Collectibles on. I mean, I promote his mat. This is one of his big mats right there. It goes from here all the way down there. That's a $45 mat, but it's got like 5 different coins. Information on 5 different coins on that mat. Maybe Paula, maybe get Paula on. I mean, might be like maybe twice a month, do something like that. I mean, I do have 2 jobs. Sometimes I gotta work late, you know. Like last night I worked till 6:30, but I'm leaving at 11 for an appointment, so I made that hour up. Yeah, Shannon already said he would come on. Whoa, look at that rim. Look how badly damaged that rim got nailed over from use. Holy cow. That could be an RPM, but it's so damaged, I'm not going to worry about it. 66. This is a good year. I mean, I don't think Chuck would come on, but I'm pretty sure Eric would come on. If we're getting enough people where we can submit photos and look at photos, you know, like we used to do in Live Q&A, maybe do one show talk and another show look at photos. I mean, it'll take me a while to look at the coins. I haven't figured out what to call the show yet. There's a 64. Yeah, I like what he's been doing with his coin of the week, whatever. That's pretty cool what he's been doing with that. You know, some people that have channels, yeah, I'm kind of iffy about. Like the one guy, he identifies every part of the coin. I want to talk to people who hunt coins, you know, collect. Like right now, I need a 2010 proof set and a 2015 proof set, and I got all the presidential proof coins. So that'd be a completed book. My 8 book is complete except for the graded like that's sitting in the safe. The 72 Type 2, that's graded in it's sitting in the safe. Everything else I got some extra silver Ikes. You know, it took me a while. Every now and then when they do those row reveals, they do them at work. I can't watch. Now, the way our desk is set up now, actually I could pull it up, say hey in the chat, and turn the face down and listen. That's how I handle that. I think I bought 3 coins last night from Eric. And from Chuck, I still had the 64D small dates to go through. I bought from somebody else the 77 and 80 D's BU rolls. So that's 3 rolls right there. Plus I got some about a couple years ago I still have yet to go through. I just want to sit down one day and just go make videos. Oh, well, we got back-to-back Westward Journey nickels. Yep, still a piece is hit by 1. Okay, Pacific is head. Then it's the piece nickel, Keelboat nickel, and then the Buffalo. I don't know what I'm talking about. My cheat sheet. I can't find my cheat sheet where I've been keeping track. I like this interaction. Hopefully this summer when the kids get out, I get more subscribers. I'm at 1,302 subscribers, I think, now. If I got past the 1,300 mark. Yeah, we got machine doubling on this one too. This is a 22 Denver. You would think with all the videos I got out, I'll have over 3,000 subscribers, but I don't. I get a lot that join and they drop. Sometimes they come back and drop again. So, with that Banker's Box, I am doing videos. Basically, I'm counting out 150 pennies at a time and hunting through them. And that's one video. So I got a long ways to go. So I got 3 videos made. I'm going to probably make one tomorrow night to load up on Thursday morning. Not finding much. Now last year I was getting almost a nickel every other box, and that's not happening this year. Of course, last year I got more in change than I did shopping, than I did box hunting. I did find another Homestead leaky bucket. Then last year I found a Homestead one of the DDRs last year. I'll do a binder for each year. The one I found has got the pump handle in the window. I can't remember which one it is. And depending on how my dad's doing, I may have to put off going to Oklahoma for next year, not this year. Because I don't know when he's going to get back. Mom may need help with him. So I may not be able to go to Oklahoma after all again. This will be the 3rd year in a row. Yeah, I think the first one I found was 2 years ago. It's right. I think mine I found is right after you hit 1,000 subscribers on your channels. When I found mine, not too long after that happened. Then I found one last weekend or weekend before. Not enough steps to keep. 9 o'clock. So this is rows 7, 8, 9 for tonight. I got one more of 3. I gotta make a video, mail call video, combine that with 2. Ooh, somebody did not like this coin. Call the parking lot, probably. That took some damage. I was already put clothes in the dryer too, so once I get those out, I can do that then. Now, I got a new storage shed. There's a ladder that's in this house, and it's hard for me to move it, and that's why I can't shut the door when I'm doing laundry. But once, I'm probably gonna move into the shed this weekend. So once that happens, I'll be able to do live videos and with the door shut. That's what kept me from coming on. I was waiting for the washing machine to stop. Yeah, I'm up to 6 likes. Ooh, that's like dry coke or something on that one. Well, that reminds me. Oh, it's nice. There's got a little bit mint luster left on this 2016. That's too worthy. I forgot about this. I got a coin sitting here I need to take out. Yeah, I can finally read the date on this coin. 64. Okay. I could not. It has so much gunk in here. I couldn't read the date, so it's been soaking in rubbing alcohol for about 2 weeks now. Look at all that. This one about to be nickels in it? No, that's one I put over there. This is one of the nickels I bought off of Coins TV. This came off of Coins TV. These are V nickels. Here's a 1901. Pretty cruddy looking. $19.04. 1912. And I got 1910, some other ones. So, yeah, I bought these off of Coins TV. Here's one of the nicer ones. Except for that, somebody scratched it up. Here's a nice 1904 because you get a little more detail left up in there, but somebody damaged that one. These are going to be giveaways on when I'm selling and whatnot. This is 1899, which I don't think I have. I have to check my book. But don't, that's going into my book. There's 1903. Where's this one? $1901. So yeah, I paid some money to see what I would get out of that purchase. Yeah, I'm messing up already. He does the live stream. Sometimes if I don't want to go live on here and he's on, and another buddy of ours gets on, then I join in on his stream. And we talk about everything on there. We need to do the commercial, Phil guy. You need to type that up so you can paste it into chat. That commercial. Casey Coin Hunter, he showed up on those Litecoin Q&As. That's who I'm talking about. When Phil guy's on, and if I'm not hunting live, I'm just hunting, I'll join in, and if I find something, say, y'all, look what I just found. Still no Spirit Bison. I can't tell what mint mark this one is. It's got gum on it. Billy. Dude, I'm like at 700 something watch time hours right now. I've not hit the 3K to get the monetization going. I mean, I tried everything. I'm trying to do it. Okay, this is coins for kids. You know how to get started. I've done that several times. And I always suggested doing Lincoln Cents. Well, now it's kind of hard to get Lincoln Cents. I tell you what, when they announced that they were quit making the Lincoln Cents, I should have been stockpiling boxes and boxes of Lincoln Cents. Big and Dad's got over 300 boxes of pennies at his house. It's funny, Phil Guy's about 2 hours or an hour and a half to the east of me. Cajun Coin Hunter is about 2 hours west of me. Actually, I need to bring him his Lincoln Cent, and I got a book for him to put them in. No doubling on those branches. God, I want to find another one. Basically on these other ones, I was just looking for die cracks on the reverse. Oh, give me a nice big beehive again. God dog it. That was fun back at Christmas time, Dirty Wars, going through all those nickels. First I separated them to the different categories, and then I made the videos. That was fun. So I haven't found any 2025 fillies with beehives on them yet. I'm not going to buy any off of eBay. Unless I get a good deal like on like 4 or 5 of them. Yeah, give me a second. I have to leave the channel on my computer. Give me a second. Actually, I just typed my fill guy. There we go. Now I got it. Give me a second. There you go. You put that in the search bar, it'll come up. And we talk about everything on there. We talking about cooking. We talking, just all kinds of stuff on his channel. There's the other guy, Wayne, that comes in sometimes. He does screen printing up north. Sports, football, Saints. Especially about the Saints. There's a lot of Saints come when it comes to football season on this channel. Now I need something like I need some silver to pop out of these dang rolls. What's cool sometimes that silver, if it's got the real dark patina, it shows right through the wrappers. There's a net. Oh, look at that FSB hive. That actually extends out to the F. So I ordered a 100 tubes of nickel for nickels. There we go. Here you go. Here's a little beginning of one. The little piece right there, a piece here, and here's the raised part right there. Trying to tie those two pieces together. There you go. A little bit better light. There you go. Oh man, I hit that. See, there's your little piece there, and that's raised metal. I'm still waiting to find one. All it's just a little thin raised metal all the way through, and that's it. Okay, that's taking a little bit too tall for my liking. One of the things I thought for a logo is a circle with Southern Coin Hunter around the letters and going around the circle with the YouTube and logo and the whatnot link on there. And I'm thinking about, it's going to take me some time to draw it out. It's going to be more like a bayou scene. And that's going to be, and it's going to be it. But maybe with the state of Louisiana in the middle. Sort of the friendly state with cypress trees and moss hanging down. That might be a double die. It's hard to tell. I'll do that one later. That's one thing about doing. I just got to sit down and draw it. Once I get it drawn, I may let Mule Sticker do it, or I can buy me an inkjet and get the decals and all that done. And it's a certain ink that you use, so when it gets wet, it doesn't smear. I don't know yet how I'm going to do it. I just got to sit down and just draw it. I've been doing some sketches on the computer. If I had a digitizer, when I'm using a stylus, I can draw the trees out like you would not believe. It's hard to draw it with a mouse. Oh, God. I may do a video one day of me just trying to design the logo for the channel. That'll be fun. I could get the state of Louisiana as a decal to drop it in and then draw on top of it. But the trees are going to be black with the moss hanging down. What I'll probably do is do like a midnight purple. Drop everything on top of that. So when I draw the moss, that purple will come through the moss. Have a few little white dots for stars. Oh, that's a 70. Man, I saw that thing worn down. I said, ooh. That's the 1970. God dog it. Yeah, I was gonna say you could have sent me the tracking number through the Discord. Here's a nice beehive. There you go. Nice little round with the spike coming off the top of it. If I can get a nice size one. That would be a class 2 with a spike. And it looks like it's trying to, this may be a stain. Let me see. Yeah, it's just dirt right there. So look at that. Class 2. So you got your first primary one, the second one, and spiking out that way. Come on. Hey, we got 24 Denver. Rush out to the tube. We're now at 8. Now up to 824 Denvers on this hunt. So I just hit my average, 8 per box. This little bump out of a beehive. That'll be class 1. Yeah. There's a guy. He sells coins, watches, and knives and whatnot. And I had a watch where the stem broke, and I was telling him about it. All the coin repair shops wanted like $500 just to replace the stem. So I told him about it. I said, "Well, just send it to me. You got my address. You just got one of my packages." He fixed it for free. Well, he sent something else to me while he's waiting for my watch to come. That thing came through Wisconsin, Oklahoma, Dallas, Baton Rouge, Memphis, Louisville, Charlotte, New Orleans, back to Baton Rouge to come to my house. Took 2 weeks for that, 3 weeks for that package to get here. Ah, I got it. Coin Collectors Talk. That's what I think I'll call that show. Quinn's Coins, that's it. That's who the guy is. He was up in Minnesota or Michigan, and he moved to the Carolinas. To find his, I need to reach out to him. You're lucky. I was at work. I couldn't get in on that because I was at work. I think I got the Denver dime from somebody off of Whatnot. Only thing I need is the Philly dime. So Friday, I'm picking up 10 rows of quarters due to church fair going on that weekend, and I got to do work around the house. Give me a break. I've done it before where I was just quitting nickels. Well, I was doing nickels every 3 weeks a couple years ago. I'm not getting nothing, and I was doing pennies. I was hardly getting any wheat cents. So I went and got a box of nickels. The next weekend, I get a box of pennies, had like 12 wheat cents in one box. T-Chef got a coin package from somebody. Just got the notification. There's a skinny beehive. Dang. I know. I'm seriously mad at the Mint. One, for jacking the price up on the Mint sets and proof sets, and two, cutting the production in half. They will December start printing those coins, to mint those coins. They could have started that like in October. Have just a few machines at each mint making the coins, getting them ready. I still want to tour either one of the mint facilities and watch them make the dies. That's who I could stay with in Philadelphia. A guy from our scout troop. He's an architect up there. He told me if I want to quit here and move up there, he can get me a job on with his company. Whoa! That took a hit. Somebody took a bite out of that coin. Okay, I don't want to keep this one just because of the damage done to it. Look at that hit. Just literally wiped out the side of the whole building. Look at this damage. Okay, that one I'm going to put that to a flip as a post-mint damage example. Oh, okay. I'm trying to get a roll of the $50 with the Philadelphia Mint mark so I can sell the sets, P&D sets. If they're great like that, yeah, I'll keep them. Just to have a show and tell. I need to hurry up. I gotta do at least 3 more rows before I get off. Nah, actually, I might be able to get 3 more rows in. If I quit stopping looking at stuff. I know 2 years ago, coming up this summer, I had gotten back to Nichols. I was going to do a hunt at my aunt's house, but just never got around to doing it, so I waited till I got back. I get into the last row, Dirty Wars pops in, and out pops the silver on the very last row. And I get to make fake cake tonight, too. For a snacky. So I buy the sugar-free icing. I spread it across bread and eat it like that. Instead of baking the cake, I make it. Whoa, look at the die chip on that E. Anyway, pick it up to my back and my thumb was coming up and I saw it. Huh. I might have to check my cart. I tell you what I'm really mad also about the mint. When they released that stuff like in late December for everybody to sign up, I was home that day when they did that. And I signed up. What they do? They wiped everybody's subscriptions out completely. Okay, last 3 rows of the night. And then for the East Coasters, it's almost 11 o'clock. Almost 10 o'clock my time. Well, it's going to wait till next week for me to buy. Sounds somebody short. Big Sky Country. I don't know if it's them or somebody else. They opened a roll of dimes. They had about 7 silver dimes in one roll. Bank wrapped silver dimes. It's like, where's my luck? No, one thing I've been trying to figure out, I don't know how to do. I probably have to put my headset on. I know on Discord, on our group, we have the voice channel. I can actually talk on there, like I would here, but I can't project it onto YouTube with y'all's voices. But I think if I put my headset in, I have to get an extension for the mic plug into the back. That might work. I'm not sure yet. But I went live one time hunting pennies on there. Let's see something. I'm curious if I could do that now too. I have to. It's another nice 2016. I'm just gonna pull that one off to the side. Keelboat. Well, Keelboat and Buffalo are vying for second place and third place because the peace coin has now been taken over. '24 Keelboat. So I don't keep these. I just like to keep track per box. Actually, I finished up my annex submission form. Denver. The one time I got a whole box of 22 Denvers at the bank. That was no fun. Sorry, my eye was itching. That the bee took some hit right there. Core Anxiety, he's been doing pretty good here lately. I've been watching some of his videos with star notes. He got some decent amount of star notes. There's the Keelboat. Took a little damage right there. Nothing there. I had the weirdest dream the other night. Went to go do something. I come back. 64. My sister's been now, well, it'll be 3 years coming up in May that we lost, I mean, in October that we lost her. She came and cleaned my house for me. I think somebody was meeting me over here at my house for me to do some work for them, some drafting for them or whatever. I can't remember what it was, but she came over and cleaned my house for me because I was out doing work at my main job. There's a little spiky beehive. Probably call it the downspout. It looks like water come out of the downspout. The downspout beehive. Or the icicle. I do notice this because of my muscular dystrophy. As I do these per roll, I start out fast and strong, but as the night goes on, I tend to start slowing down. After this, I do mail call video. Yay! So I think the only nickel I need now is going to be the 51S, which is a semi-key date, I do believe. Sound there almost like Larry Cable Guy. I do believe. If you had never watched the Blue Comedy Tours 1 and 2, oh my god, it's funny. I met Jeff Foxworthy before he made it to the big time. We actually had oh, there we go, another little nice little beehive. Early stage. We had a place here called the Funny Bone. And this before I met who's now my ex. My friend Dan wasn't seeing anybody. Because him and his girlfriend, his wife, broke up before they got back together. Wednesday nights, there's a dance club called the Texas Club. I think you need to be a little bit higher. And on Wednesday nights, they had the little strippers. Me and Darren would go to the Funny Bone, because I was still working at McDonald's. He was doing McDonald's in the state at the time, I think. God, if his wife ever finds somebody trying to hear this, she's going to kill him. So what we would do, we would go to the Funny Bone. When that got out, we would go to, it was called the Texas Club. Try to pick up on women. But one that we was there, and Jeff Foxworthy just happened to be on tour, just when he first was getting started. And there is a problem in one parish. We don't have counties, we have parishes. With, there we go, that's about 50% coverage of the B, I call it the EIR air. Little dye chip right there. With inbreeding. Well, two guys got up. I guess they were going to the restroom. I'm not sure. And he's talking about this city in that parish. And he said, here in this certain city, I ain't going to say the city name because I know people live in that city. Because I hear y'all stand tree don't fork. Oh my God. Those two guys started rushing the stage. They had to call security to get those guys out. He banned those people so bad. And as they was escorting them out, somebody in the audience said, it must be true. Oh my God, it was crazy. That was a crazy night. Thank God, we were so opposite of those guys. And we did pick up on two women. No, what's great about that, Wednesday night, especially in the summertime, all the bachelorettes would go there for their bachelorette party. and he had a guy working there that I went to school with for a while, and let's just say he got me mad. Okay? So if you're a bachelorette, if you walk in and tell them you're there for your bachelorette party, you got a rose. Well, then one of the performances, is that doubling? No, that's a die hit. That's a hit. Cat dog it. See, it's just on the C, it's knocked in, the E's so much down. Yeah. So we were going for my bachelor party that night. So right, and so we go hit the men's clubs. We hit three that night. There's another 70S. I still think they use two different mint styles. That's skinny in the back of that S. Where's the other one I just found a little while ago? That S is not as skinny in the back. And now I have two different mint styles listed on Variety Vista for the nickels. Well, so during the performance, she who's now my ex got a rose from one of the dancers. And my friend, who we went to school with for a while before he got kicked out, was the MC. He saw now my ex with two roses and went over there and took one away from her. And let's just say I found out about it. She was pretty upset. The next night she told me what happened. My mom told me that night when I got in. And my mom went with them. Where's my dad at? 94. Oh, we got a little beehive on the interior hallway right there. With a little second, you got one there with two starts of two other beehives on top of each other. Is that something wrong with the planchet? Give me a second. I hate this because my fingers are really deep. Oh, it's hair. Okay. So I went to the Texas Club the next day and complained to the manager. I told him what happened. It just happened to take off that Thursday afternoon. I worked. I was worked that morning at McDonald's. I was working for an engineer in the afternoon, but I said I needed to take off. I got errands to do for the wedding, which is the following weekend. So I went over to the Texas Club, is the name of the club, and complained to the management. And news say my friend lost his MC job over there. Now he didn't lose his job at the radio station, but he did lose his job as the MC for the male strippers. That was I didn't see him again till 19. I think I saw him in 96. We had found a butcher shop, which is now closed, and we was going to get meats. I think, what was it? For $25, you got 4 pounds of ground beef, you got 3 pounds of steaks. Yes, it's typical. Oh, I will. Look, when my friend Darren, who's my best man in my wedding, for his, we went on the other side of the Mississippi River. That place is now a church. They turned a strip club into a church, of all things. That was a fun night. We hit that one. Hit one in North Baton Rouge. We hit two in Ascension Parish. We hit 4 strip clubs in one night. Poor guy. So he got married the spring before Desert Storm, and he missed his first anniversary. So he got shipped over. It was funny. I installed an alarm system in his house for him, and went by to check on the alarm because she was having some issues. The fuses kept blowing. I finally figured out what the problem was. So I was over there to fix that, and she gets a phone call from him, and she told me that he wanted to talk to me. I'm trying to keep names out of the conversation. Great, we got a bunch of gunk. We got a nice little beehive right there. Small one, but it's a nice one. I'm not going to keep that one. It's gum. Why is it always gum on these coins? Come on, people. If you're going to chew gum, keep it in your mouth. If you're not going to chew it, throw it in the garbage can. Jesus. So, oh, oh. We got a buffalo. We got a buffalo. In bad shape, but it is a buffalo. There's a 5 cents. I don't know what date it is on there, but that's a buffalo, all right. Looks like it's a metal detecting find. What I'll do is I'll take photos on here of those areas, and I save them. That would be saved to my hard drive, and I can email you the photos. We got a buffalo. We got a buff. Ain't no way no nigga they can restore the date on this one. It might. I don't know. That's right there where the date would be at. See if I get some of the gooey gunk off. But I doubt it. You know what? Everything is so screwed up. We're gonna nickel-date it. I want to nickel-date this son of a gun. Maybe I might get lucky. It's a type 2, so I know it's not a type 1. It looks like somebody found this in the ground. Pop that bubble. Got doggy, gone to the base. I don't know. We're going to nickel-date it. I'm going to let that sit while I finish up this roll of nickels. Kleenex. I got one around here someplace. I just haven't. Here we go. You can see where it started eating onto the base. This one's to sit for a while. I tell you what, we're gonna get done with this, and for a bonus, I got some dateless buffaloes. We can nick a date just for the heck of it. And I'm gonna have to do it 2 or 3 times. It's going to eat through the crust, but it's so pitted, I don't think it can be salvaged for a date. But I really think somebody found out metal detecting because it's really, really pitted bad. Peace. The kill boat's second place, and now the piece is now third with the 2005 Buff being last. Okay, let me get this over here. Oh, that's a dime. I don't think it's gonna be. Looks like something's trying to come through. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull anything off of this. It's taking some of the crud away. I'll put a little bit more on there, but I don't think I'll be able to get a date off of that. I think this has been in the ground for a long time. So I got to tell 4 10-ounce silvers that I bought. 2 is going to be in the first giveaway. 2 is going to be in the second giveaway. Those are going to be separate drawings for those. We're going to do the other coins first, then the silver. I'm going to do a $50 for this year from Denver. And then, of course, the big giveaway is going to be on my birthday. It's going to be the 2009 Proofs Lincoln Cent set. Just the Lincoln Cents. And those are copper, not zinc. Machine doubling. I'm not going to look at that one. I'll tell by the look of it what it is already. I'm getting ready to buy one. You know, my high school has been torn down and gone. The football field's still there. And there is an elementary school on the property with the football field, and I already got permission to go metal detector underneath it. Those bleachers were built in the early 50s. Let me see something. Is that going up or down? There's see right there? If that's raised metal, that's a it's dropping down. God dog it. If that is raised metal, that would be an early die stage of the speared bison. That's a hit. That's a hit. Yeah, I can see the hits now. You see the gouge going down into it. Yeah, we're not going to get nothing off of this buffalo nickel. I can't see nothing on that. That's just too well pitted. But we got a buffalo. That's what counts. Nothing there. Then towards the end. So would y'all let me do some dateless buffaloes? Do a couple after I do these last few nickels? See what dates we can get up? So, second last coin. Let's add a little bit of, 23 Denver. Yeah, it's got the machine doubling going on too. Okay, let me get these out the way for a second. That's 12 rows of nickels. A little bit lower than I like. That's okay. Okay, let's do 4 dateless buffaloes. Unless somebody's probably liquidated this one, they didn't finish. And then they didn't go back and do it one more time. We're going to redo that one. So let's go and get that one started. First of all, start the reverse. I've done that before. Nicodata type 1. The D and the S. I see something right there, but I'm going to just Nicodata a little bit longer for this one. Come on. Oh, man, I took too much out. There's one. No mint mark. There's a 26, so we ain't got nothing to do that one. There's the 20. That's a partial date. Not going to do that one. Now this one got a little bit, but we don't know what it is. You see the 1 and 9. Let me rub a few more out. See, it looks like I got a little die gouge right there. There we go. Ooh, we got a good challenging one. It's like that's a 1919 underneath that one. That's what this one looks like. Numbers are starting to come out. It looks like a 1915. Let me clear that one off. $19.16. And it's not the double die. God dog it. Because even this bad, you can see the doubling along the edge of the feathers. Another 1916. No doubling on that one either. Yeah, this one's pretty smooth. Let's flip it over and see what we've got in the back. Okay, this is a type 2. This stuff lasts you a long time. Oops. Oh, shoot. That may be a 1918. So if that's a 1918 one, we see the 7 going through the bottom part of it, or through the middle of it. One sold on eBay a while back for a lot of money, though, even though it was liquidated for like $250. Okay. So after this, I want to get off. I gotta get the stuff we're doing the mail call video and film all of that. I'm gonna have to do that one a second time. It's a 1919. It looks like it's gonna need a second dose. Remember, this is an acid, so if you do this, definitely want to get some gloves on. Bring some gloves home from work. Now I tell you, sometimes you cannot pull any dates off of these things. One time I forgot I had some nick date on one of the coins. It came back and actually got a date off of it because I let it sit like for about an hour and a half. No way. I swear it's a 1913 Type 2. That's like a 3 right there, right by my thumb. God, why you quit getting on my dang base? There you go, 1925. 1925 Buffalo. Starting to come through. I can at least see the designer's initials now. I'm trying to tilt it up, see if I could get a date. One more time. One more time. And I'm going to have to call it a night so I get my other video done. So now I gotta get a piece of cloth out so I don't damage the proofs. And change gloves. Well, this has been a fun night. Had a lot of people chatting. I like that. I'm glad everybody came out, especially Dirty Waters, Bill Guy, IT. Who else showed up? Peace Taka. Thank you for coming out. I'm getting ready to do the video. So I have 5 packages that came in this week. So first two have already been recorded. So I gotta do the other 3. It may be too far gone. I can at least see the F. I see a 1, a 9. I can't make out the last. That is a 1913 type 2. Holy cow. Okay. I don't have that in my book. I do now. And I forgot what the manage was on those. Where's my buffer knuckles? I've been working on. There we go. Yeah, it's a lower managed too. I want to go a little bit more on there and see what happens if it come out. It's starting to come out. Okay, let's look at Buffalo Nichols. Take two. Okay, Type 1, they minted 30,992,000. Type 2, 29,857,186. But the Type 1s are more valuable. Until you get to the D and S, then the Type 2 are more valuable than the Type 1. So, yeah, that's it for tonight. Thank y'all for coming out. Thank you, IT, for doing what you do, helping me out. And until tomorrow night, y'all have a good evening. And remember, always check both sides of the coin. You never know what you're going to find. Good night.